Hello, my name is Vachaspati and my surname is Bimali. I live in Kathmandu and by profession I am an IELTS and PT instructor. Today in this short YouTube video, I am going to teach you how you should describe IELTS speaking part 2 cue card. Now let me tell you everything in step by step. At first, in IELTS speaking part 2, at first IELTS examiner asks you questions about IELTS speaking part 1. And after finishing IELTS speaking part 1, IELTS examiner will show you a printed paper. They will show you a cue card. It's called cue card. They will show you a printed paper. There will be hard paper. And they will show you cue card like this. It's called cue card. So describe an event in your life which changed you. Here I have highlighted in black color. Okay, they will also highlight in black color so that you can notice it. Describe an event in your life which changed you. Here event can be good and event can be bad also. Okay, event means which happens because of pre-planned. Okay, if there is difference between event and incident. Incident happens because of chance, because of coincidence, unplanned, and event occurs due to pre-plan. Describe an event in your life which changed you. Okay, it means it is a positive event. It's a nice, good event. The question is based on past tense. Describe an event in your life which changed you. Change, past tense, ed, change. It means that event took place in the past. Okay. And if you get questions like this, if the question is based on past tense, you have to follow one method that is called PPF method. You have to speak about past, you have to speak about present, you have to speak about future. PPF method. If the question is based on simple past tense, you need to follow one method that is called PPF method. Speak about past, speak about present, and speak about future. And how many seconds you have to speak about past? Nearly 30 seconds. And present 30 seconds. Future 30 seconds. Okay, if you speak just for let's say 2 minutes, nearly 100 seconds, okay, 90 seconds, it will be more than enough. Okay, speak 40 seconds about past, okay, 30 seconds about present, even 40 seconds about future. You don't have to speak equally. You don't have to stress yourself, but you have to follow this method, PPF method. Okay, so after giving the questions, this is the question. You describe an event in your life which changed you. And after that, IELTS examiner will always give you 4 bullet points. How many? 4 bullet points. They will give you 4 bullet points so that you feel easy to speak on the given topic. The IELTS speaking is very easy. It's not very fast because they give you hints. In IELTS speaking part 2, they give you hints. But in IELTS speaking part 1 and part 2, they don't give you hints. It's interaction. Okay. So here, what kind of bullet points they have given here? Describe an event in your life which changed you. You should say what the event was. What the event was. Speak on this topic for 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And when the event took place, speak on this topic for 30 to 40 seconds. And what made the event special? Speak on this topic for 30 to 40 seconds. And explain how it changed you. Speak on this topic for 30 to 40 seconds. If you, including all, if you speak for 120 seconds, it means 2 minutes. You need to speak for 2 minutes in IELTS speaking part 1, part 2, in order to give extended answers to your IELTS examiner. So now, after that, after showing the printed paper, cue card, and after mentioning this bullet points, and after showing cue cards, IELTS examiner will always say, now you have 1 minute to prepare the notes if you wish. What they will say? Now you have 1 minute to prepare the notes if you wish. Of course they will say. And they will give you 1 minute. And within that time, you need to generate subtopics about the topic that you are going to speak. And when you begin to generate subtopics, you don't have to write long sentences because you won't have time. Okay, like motivated me. It's a verb. Speak on this topic. Made friends. Speak on this topics. 7 years ago. Speak on this topic. Won money. Speak on this topic. Won a writing prize. Speak on this topic. Change confidence. Speak on this topics. National newspaper. Speak on this topic. Okay. So now, how I have designed the answer? I have designed the answer in written form. I would like to explain you step by step. See the questions here. Okay. Now, in this way you have to speak. At first, I would like to talk about a phrase. Here I have used would like. In English, in order to show extreme politeness and conversational as well as written English. I mean, in order to show extreme politeness in conversational as well as written English, you have to use would like. I would like to talk about a prize I won. I would like to talk about a prize that I won, which I won. I mean, omitting relative clause also we can make sentence. This is the girl I met yesterday. This is the girl whom I met yesterday. This is the girl with whom I met yesterday. This is the book I bought yesterday. This is the book which I bought yesterday. Without using which also we can make sentence. It's automatically understood. Okay? This is advanced grammar. I would like to talk about a prize I won. Blah 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 blah. You don't have to say blah blah blah. Just making you understand. Which I won 7 years ago. Here, which is what? Relative clause. We have to use relative clause in IELTS speaking part 2 in order to give additional information about any person, place or thing. I mean, you have to use relative clause to give additional information about any person, place or thing. Especially we use which for giving additional information, especially about non-living things or place or animals. Okay. Here I have used which in order to give additional information about prize. I would like to talk about a prize I won, which I won 7 years ago when I was 15. When I was 15. Again, when is also what? Relative clause. Here, when also gives additional information about my age. Especially we use relative clause in order to give additional information about any person, place or thing. You have to use additional relative clause in IELTS speaking part 2 in order to give additional information. Same things I am repeating so that everything can go inside your mind. The prize was a national writing competition. Why I have used here the? In order to fix something, we have to use the. The prize was a national writing competition. Okay, and there is comma. Which incidentally, again I have used which in order to give additional information about prize. The prize was a national writing competition which incidentally I entered without prompting from anyone. It means nobody encouraged me, but I took participations. Okay. I saw the entry form for writing competition. See, present tense, saw past tense. A few minutes ago what I said, you have to use PPF method. At first you have to speak about past. Am I speaking about past? Of course I am. I saw the entry form for a writing competition. Again, a short story of no more than 5,000 words. A short story of no more than 5,000 words. And I felt compelled to enter it. Compelled means forced. Somebody was forcing me. Something was forcing me. What I saw essay writing competitions. Okay. And I encouraged myself. Nobody motivated me. I motivated myself. Now, what made the whole thing special? Again, I have used what. What is what? Relative clause. Again, I am using here what? Relative clause to give additional information about that prize. What made the whole thing special was not the prize money of 10,000 French francas, but having the story published in a national newspaper. Okay, so what made me more special? Why I was extremely happy? I got the prize of what, 10,000 French francas, but my story was also published in a what, national newspaper. It made me more happy. Okay, as you can imagine, you can use this kind of fillers in order to expand your speaking, in order to extend your answers. As you can imagine, I was thrilled. Thrilled means excited. I was elated. Elated means to be very happy. I was thrilled. Thrilled means excited. Instead of telling happy, what I have used here, thrilled. Okay, in IELTS speaking, one of the criteria for giving score in IELTS is wide range of vocabulary. You have to use wide range of vocabulary. I was thrilled to bits. Thrilled to bits means I was very, very excited. And so were my parents. Not only I was happy, my parents were also happy. So instead of repeating happy, happy, so what I have done here, I have written what? Complex sentence. Complex sentence means I have shown varieties in my sentence. I was thrilled to bits, and so were my parents. And who were quite taken aback. Here, who again, who means Joe in Nepali. Who were quite taken aback. Taken aback means surprise. Okay. My parents got surprised. Okay. As I hadn't. As means was kinavani. Because. So we use as a conjunction also. And we use as a time adverb also. Nobody likes Priya as she is unfriendly and selfish. As means because. Okay. As I hadn't. Which tense is past perfect tense. I hadn't. I hadn't told anyone about it. I hadn't told anyone about it. What winning the prize, again, what winning the prize did for me is difficult to explain. Again, I have used what. What winning the prize did for me is difficult to explain. Okay. But I can say that it changed my life dramatically. Again, dramatically means greatly. Again, what I am using here? I am using here a wide range of vocabulary. It may sound silly to say so. Sound, silly means stupid, because I am appreciating myself. It may sound silly to say so, but it boosted my confidence. Boosted means increase. But it boosted my confidence. Here also I am using wide range of vocabulary. Boosted, dramatically. Okay, these are wide range of vocabulary. It may sound silly to say so, but it boosted my confidence enormously. Enormously means greatly. Instead of saying greatly, I said enormously. I am using what? Wide range of vocabulary. I wasn't doing well in school at that time, especially in English. Okay, it means at that time my English was not up to the mark. My English proficiency was not admirable. I mean, my English proficiency was not up to the mark. I mean, I was not good at English. Okay. So another thing is that I'm using linking words to add, to support the previous statement. We can use another thing is that it motivated me in all areas of my life. Okay, I'm using linking words. I'm using here wide range of vocabulary. Okay, and I'm speaking on the content also. I'm speaking on the topic. Another thing is that it motivated me in all areas of life, not just my school work. Not just my school work. I started achieving high grades in all subjects. I started achieving high grades in all subjects and doing well in school. Up to here, I am speaking about past. You have to follow PPF method. And a strange thing was that I started making more friends. Before that, I was quite shy, but afterwards, my social life improved. Okay, so describe an event which changed. So I am speaking on topic. Here I am using wide range of vocabulary. Now, here I am going to conclude. Before I conclude, I just want to say to all my well wishers means whom you love, close friends and family, if you ever get a chance to take part in an essay writing competition at school or anywhere else, don't be afraid to give it a try. I mean, you should try. You don't have to lose your nervous. You don't have to be nervous. You don't have to lose your nervousness. Okay. Even if you think your writing is not good. Okay. Even your writing is not good enough, you should appear in that kind of writing competition. Just keep working on our language skills. Just keep working on your language skills, and who knows, one day you might come out top in an essay competition, just like I did a few years ago. Okay, so few years ago when I saw the essay writing competitions, I didn't have confidence. My English was not good, but I took participations in that contest, and I became fast. Okay, so this is how you have to speak. Okay, now I would like to share all the screen. Okay, just a minute. Describe an event. Here is the questions, and here are the subtopics. Okay. Okay. YouTube video, and you can do it a screenshot. Just I'm giving you maximum 20 seconds. Students, I'm going to speak on this topic, maybe for 80 seconds, maybe for 90 seconds. Okay, so without seeing the whiteboard, okay, describe an event which changed you. Okay, 4 bullet points that you have seen, you saw a couple of minutes ago. Now I'm going to speak on this topic. Well, there were so many events that occurred in my life, but today I would like to talk about the prize that I got 15 years ago when I was doing MA from one university. One day when I headed to college, all of a sudden I saw a notice board. What was written there? Essay writing competitions. At that time my English was not up to the mark, but I tried my best to appear in that essay writing competitions. I mean, I collected courage and I appeared in that essay writing competitions. At first, I didn't have believed that I would stand the first positions because my English wasn't up to the mark. As soon as my, college principal campus chief announced the results, I couldn't believe that I became first in that essay writing competitions. At that time, I was extremely happy, and because of extreme happiness, my legs were floating in the air. At that time, at first, I started giving call to my parents. And after that, I made call to my well-wishers and bosom friends. Okay, I was thrilled, and so my parents were. My parents were taken aback because I stood in the first positions. And after that, many things happened in my life. Many positive things happened in my life. Before that, I was really an introvert boy. After that, I became what? Extrovert boy. I started socializing myself with the people who belong to different communities, and my verbal spoken capacities became better. So as a result, now I started involving myself in teaching professions because I gained more confidence to speak before the mass and to write excellent English. And after that, I became successful to brighten my career. At last, what I would like to say to all my relatives and well-wishers, please, even though your English is not up to the mark, try to appear in that sort of challenging and rewarding essay writing competitions. Who knows, you may stand first positions as I did a couple of years ago. Thank you. This is how you have to speak. Dear students, today I have taught how you should give answers in IELTS speaking part 2. If you like my teaching style, you can join my offline and online class. And at last, I humbly request you to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.